Hello. So, wanted to talk to you about what it's like to come for a herbal consultation with me. You might be wondering what that's like if you're considering having a herbal consultation. So, what will happen is that you'll come to see me in my private clinic, and we will sit together. And first consultation is usually between an hour and an hour and a half, and I will sit and listen to you talk about why it is that you've come to me and what it is that I can treat you for. So that might be quite complex. Some people feel that it's quite a lot of information to share, and that first consultation can be can feel like quite a massive thing that happens when you share that much information with somebody about everything that's been going on for you. Obviously, when you're talking about why you've come to see me, it will incorporate not just the present symptoms that you have or the present issues that you have, be those physical or emotional issues, but it would also include some of the past and some of the historical context to how you've got to where you are now. And that is a really important part of having a herbal consultation, because we see you as a whole person and that everything is connected. And so if you're used to being in a situation whereby you've seen an endocrinologist, and you've seen a gastroenterologist, and you've seen a gynecologist, and everything is very separate, that's not how I work as a herbalist. And so we see everything that's linked together, because everything from the brain right to the smallest cell is all connected. So we'll talk about everything, all historical symptoms or challenges that you've had with your health, to give this really broad, comprehensive picture, so that I can write the prescription that's appropriate to you. So once you've told me that kind of stuff, I will then delve a little bit deeper to get really specific details about quite particular things. So we'll go through almost every bodily system that we have. So we'll talk about your respiratory health, and we'll talk about your digestive health, and how your bowels are working, and how your skin is, and how your muscles are, how the musculoskeletal system is, like literally everything that makes you to be you and where you are. And something that's also really important in a herbal consultation is your emotional health as well, and the kind of social support, hobbies and lifestyle stuff that you like doing, so that I get an idea about how you cope with stuff, and the strategies that you've also built into coping with the challenges that you face or the stresses that you face. And then once we've talked about a lot of those kind of things, we might also talk a little bit about family history as well, to see, like, are there any other people in your family who suffer from things similar to you, or are there, how many children you have, do you want to have children, lots and lots of different things together. And then something that's really important in a herbal consultation is also talking about diet. So we'll talk about the food that you eat, and not just the food that you eat, but how you eat it as well, and the liquids that you consume as well. So that incorporates like your social aspects of life as well. And then there'll be time for you to ask questions as well, if you have any questions. And also the consultation will end with you telling me what the 3 most important things are that you would like to deal with in a priority list. So we'll identify your goals as to what you want out of this treatment. Once the consultation is finished, we'll book a follow-up consultation for you, which is between 3 and 4 weeks later. And then after the consultation, I take a few days, up to a week, depending on how busy things are, for me to write your prescription for you, your herbal prescription for you, and get it posted out to you, or to arrange a collection point. and I will email you nutritional and lifestyle advice that I think will be really helpful for you, and then we go from there. So the follow-up consultation is significantly shorter, although it can again be up to 60 minutes, because that first consultation might have not been enough time for us to talk about everything that we needed to. And so the follow-up consultation is between 30 and 60 minutes, and then each consecutive consultation is very dependent on you. So the decision is yours as to how much you want to come and whether or not you need to. And also it depends on what your symptoms are like as well. So not just what your symptoms are like, but also what your present state of health is as well. So for example, people who are dealing with a lot of mental health issues, they find it most helpful to come more frequently to get the support that they need from me as their herbalist. But also it might be that they, in another situation, their symptoms are very much resolved and they don't need an immediate follow-up consultation. So we do it on a consultation by consultation basis, and we also do it through having a conversation about things, and that this is a dialogue between you, the patient, and me, the herbalist, and working out what works best for you. So that's information on what it's like to have a consultation with a herbalist.